Richard Fuller.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And my honourable friend has very eloquently described the reason and priority to bring forward new legislation, but that opens the door to the effectiveness of and the force with which existing legislation will be brought to bear on the key issue raised by Lord Agnew, which was about fraud within the the BBLs and CBL schemes during COVID. So can my right honourable friend tell me, we know from Lord Agnew that there were issues with fraudsters through processes in the British Business Bank that were not up to scratch. We know from Lord Agnew that it was some banks, maybe 2 out of 7, where there was a priority of fraud. Can my honourable friend tell me, he has a choice to make, is he going to come down on these fraudsters with a slap on the wrist or with a mighty hammer? I know which I would choose. What is the Minister going to do?
I suspect we have the same choice, frankly, with that mighty hammer. But what we've got to do, first of all, is make sure that we have those processes in place. The British Business Bank obviously had to scale up very, very quickly in the pandemic, but we are working with them and with the banks who are first port of call in this, with it being a delegated scheme. But we want to make sure that those banks, the worst performing banks, actually scale up to the best performing banks in tackling this, and we will continue to work to that endeavour.